Pop Squat, coming at ya. I forgot the thing I was going to mention in the other videos. I have another video that's just out of copyright prison, and it is another video from ASAP Rocky called Peso. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to post it along with these videos today on Friday the 31st. Right now, we have a video sent in by Jaden. Highlightsx6, Highlightsx6, I think. 65 Aberdeen is the name of the song. Hip hop and rap. It came out a year ago. It is just labeled as trap. There's no lyrics here. I got nothing else. What else did I want to mention? Oh, I posted a playlist of a bunch of music that's come up recently on my phone, on random, and go check it out. It's a dozen songs. I took out the ones that I had accidentally repeated from last time, but hey, they came up on random, so there you go. And I just added a couple more at the end. So go check that out. It's a fun list. I'm probably going to go listen to it myself because it's some good songs. Stuff from back in the 80s, stuff from today, stuff from in between. Let's check this out. Highlightsx6 times 6, 65 Aberdeen. It is 1 minute and 58 seconds long. Thanks to Jaden, once again, for sending in some money to have me react to this. Let's do it.
Yo.
Okay, what is the music in the background there? That has got to be... Isn't that from RX Poppy? Have I listened to this song before? No. I'm pretty sure that music in the background is, I think it's RX Poppy, maybe it's RXK Nephew, Cousin Tito, Melinda's son. Show all. Is that the first track that we list? 12 Stout Street? Oh, I needed to do my hair. Pop Squat! My life that somebody that you can rely on. Do I talk to Jizz? Did I play the music? Today was...
I would have been cool with playing games. Sold drugs and rock for all my shit. My mind is in the lake,
right? Yeah? Dun, dun, dun. It's the same thing, right? I'm not... let's just double check and make sure.
Yo.
For sure.
It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So just sit back and let me just do what I gotta do. Real X6. I was 14 years old when they made me a drug fiend.
Oh, okay. So this is absolutely on purpose for sounding like that. This is another punching in song from Highlightsx6. Is he associated at all with RX Poppy, RXK Nephew? I don't know, but absolutely. Okay, I'm in now.
It's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So just sit back and let me just do what I gotta do. Real X6. I was 14 years old when they made me a drug fiend. I was 5 years old when they gave me that shit. Most bitches be lying when they saying they love me. I still say that shit back though I hated that bitch. They say
this is just gonna be another rough one. Wow. Okay, I couldn't find lyrics for this, but let me try again because it would really be helpful. Oh sure. So 65 Aberdeen is probably like the house he grew up in or something, and the shit he had to go through when he was living there, and like what. That's right. No, I couldn't find this because I couldn't find it on YouTube, and all I could find was this version, and there's no lyrics, and I'm really gonna have to listen because he's speaking plainly. It's just a matter of if I can keep up with it. So let's try this again. This is gonna be rough.
Real X6. I was 14 years old when they made me a drug fiend. I was 5 years old when they gave me that shit. Most bitches be lying when they saying they love me. I still say that shit back though I hated that bitch. They say all I do is talk about drugs. I'm just saying the real, I ain't parading that shit. Lean in my veins, that's evasive as shit.
So how do you... Jesus. Fuck. How do you... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. He's telling us he's 5 years old when they started giving him drugs. He became I think he says a drug fiend at whatever age he said at the beginning, like young, teenage years, something like that. And his mom, somebody I'm not sure, would say she loved him, and he tells us in the song, she didn't love me. I hated that bitch. And because she wouldn't do that if she loved him, right? She wouldn't have done that. And this is the first 27 seconds of the song. How do you recover from that? How do you get over that? Get out of that? Get above that? I don't know.
Feel the press, so I'm bleeding my wrist. We're a little close so you can't see the slit. Split strain when I get high, I'm on 10. X-Men Wolverine had hell quick. Some things from the past I can't hear from again. I'm just drunk when I'm making this, so I might as well just start saying shit.
He's drunk when he's recording this, so he may as well just say whatever the hell he wants to. You know why you do that? Because alcohol short circuit, drugs, alcohol particularly, probably pot to some extent, short circuits your caring about the consequences. That's why you do such stupid things when you're drunk. Speed, fall off of curbs, sleep with people you probably shouldn't, get in fights, like all sorts of stuff that you should have another drink after you've had 6 drinks. You don't care about the consequences. The consequences, your brain does not register them. They go out the window. They're gone. Doesn't matter. So yeah, this makes total sense to me. I'm drunk. I may as well just start saying stuff. And he's right. You may as well.
Again, I'm just drunk when I'm making this, so I might as well just start saying shit. I spent the block day with spraying shit, and when I seen the cops, I ain't saying shit. Best friend died at 12 years old, he got hit in his mouth with a K and shit. But let's get back to the story. I'm lost like Nemo, but I'm swimming like Dory. Someday I stay in the house like Corey. Learn to stay in my lane like Tori. Stressing about shit I don't want to remember. Like all of the thoughts when I wanted to end it. Growing up, mom didn't have no car, so when I get older, I'ma need me a Sprinter. Christmas time, we ain't even getting no gifts. Plus, it's cold in the house, ain't no heat in December. Some nights we ain't even had no food. If you hungry, go to sleep, we ain't eating no dinner. Aunt took us in, she ain't had no room. So deep on the floor, making pals, we get it. Did bad things in my life, no defender. But when you bring them up, when I start get defensive. It's just some blood on my hand, I ain't rinsing. And I say it again, cause I'm sorry I did it. First I got jumped, I was young and defenseless. Second time jumped, they hair broke my little riblet. Third time jump, I got backdoored by 7 niggas like who really knew they would did it. Yeah, my depression still feed my addiction. I was in when I wake up to start off the day. Sleep too deep around one of my exes, I didn't wake up, she had started to pray. Mumbling when I be sipping the lean, I just look at myself what I started to say. I gotta think back in the past, I know for sure it didn't start up this way. I was 15, start stacking the cash, I gotta get money for purse on the way. We doing drills, put racks in the bag, and if you can play, you can go home safe. Nobody building, we moving that way. Almost had 10, had 2 on the way. Don't rush shit, I just move on the pace. If it's stressing the data, I'm smoking the tray.
Man, what a packed track. I mean, 2 minutes of just absolutely some of the hardest stuff to hear. And it's kind of awesome to hear some punching in that's gotta be as good as the stuff RX KNephew and RX Poppy do. I mean, this is really good. It's super raw. He's got a nice voice. I mean, it sounds completely earnest, and he's just talking. This is what I'm thinking about right now. This is what's coming out of me. This is what I'm gonna tell you about. And it's absolutely, it's fucked up. And all the shit that I did, all the shit that happened to me, all the shit that was done to me, all the stuff I didn't want to do that I had to do, or I was forced to do, or I didn't know any better, so I did it. You don't know better when you're a kid. You do what people show you. Your life is based on your observations about what you live through, what you experience, what people tell you, what people lead you to believe. And you don't get the ability to question their authority until you figure out, like, oh, wait a minute. They know more than they're telling me. They know that this is wrong. They're fucking with me. And you don't figure that out. Like, when you're a kid, that's why you gotta be good to kids. Because you will fuck them up for the rest of their life. If you lie to them, you use them, you mistreat them. If you treat them the way you were treated, you're just gonna get another fucked up human being. Because that stuff stays with you, because you know you did this stuff. He says in here somewhere, like, I know I did bad stuff. I didn't want to do it. I can't wash the blood off my hands. Like, He doesn't want to talk about this stuff. Why do you bring it up? Why do you talk about it? I don't want to hear it. I'm going to get defensive about it. I think it's right about here.
What if you hungry, go to sleep, we ain't eating no dinner? I took her saying she ain't had no room, was so deep on the floor, making palaces, we get it. Did bad things in my life, no defender. But when you bring them up, when I start get defensive. It's just some blood on my hand, I ain't rinsing. And I say it again, cause I'm sorry I did it. First I got jump, I was young and defenseless.
I mean, like, do you think he's lying about I'm sorry I did it? I don't think he's lying. I don't think this is, like, him representing, like, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm just, and I'm saying it in this song so I get attention. I don't think that at all. Like, that is not at all. He's honest. He's totally, like, the shit I did, like, I can't, I'm going to get defensive if you bring it up because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't agree with the stuff that I did. So, I don't like it. I don't like it being brought up. Whew. This is really... Is this what he does? Is punching in? Or is that just one of the things he does? Because this is really a powerful track. I mean, that's all I can really say, right? It's hard for me to say, like, oh, it's really good. I mean, for what it is really good. It's an excellent track about punching in, a track about honesty, track about who this guy is and what he's gone through. It's really good. I don't know how you talk about this stuff like that. I don't know how you just... And then again, maybe we'd all be better off if we talked about stuff like that, like this, in this way, right? And just got it out and just let people know, like, this is where I'm coming. This is why I am the way I am. Because all this shit was done to me, or I did, or I have to somehow incorporate into my personality and belief system as I move forward in life. And some of it, like some stuff people do, is unforgivable, and yet they still have to be alive and have that in their head. I'm not saying he did anything like that, but wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Jaden, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why are you sending me this? No, I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I don't think there's any more honest music out there than this stuff. People who are honest in a lot of music do it in a way that conceals parts of it, that hides parts of it, and this does not do any of that. It just is absolutely like, here is my truth, right? Like, here is the stuff that I know in my life, and I'm just gonna talk about it, and it's just perfectly understandable. He's not slurring his words. It's not stylized in any way. The vocals aren't altered in any way other than maybe to make them clearer. Like, they're not glitchy or skippy and hot. Like, it's just his voice. The music isn't too loud. It's the music. The vocals are what's important. Like, there is nothing more honest than this sort of music. And it's just absolutely incredible. Whew. Okay, highlights times 6. I gotta keep checking out his stuff, because damn, that was pretty amazing in a 2-minute song. It should piss everybody off that somebody had to go through what sounds like this kid had to go through. Completely unnecessary. Completely ridiculous. Completely depressing. Like, it's shitty. It's sad. I hope he's out of that place, but it's still in his head. So, and he's talking about it. This is from a year ago. It's crazy. Wow. Pop Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Again, Jaden, thank you. I know you've got more stuff that you sent to me. I'm looking forward to it. This was actually kind of amazing. Did not expect this today, and it's great. It's great. Thank you. Bye.